How's it going, guys? I'm just sitting in my living room in front of my pellet stove, which is the fire, and I thought I'd have a little fireside chat. And basically it's about gun control and the protectionist mentality. Basically, a protectionist is someone, mainly parents, but they don't have to have kids. Basically anyone that thinks they can prevent something from happening by taking steps now. And, you know, in my opinion, I don't think you can ever stop what's going to happen. You know, whatever is going to be is going to be. There's a song in France, like, Sera, Sera, whatever will be, will be. You know, so there's no point in getting all worked up about trying to prevent what may or may not happen. There's a huge avenue that this discussion takes, and it basically goes on to the question of, what is your belief? Do you believe that we are in control of our own destiny, or basically we're like passengers and we're along for the ride? You know, that's the ultimate question in, you know, do I say something to try and prevent something from happening, or do I, you know, entrust whoever it is? You know, I'm mainly talking about a parent with their kids, because that's where it comes up most. But basically, because they are in charge, if you want to use that term, they're responsible for another person. They're responsible for that person. So in their head, it triggers a bunch of switches where, you know, they're ultimately responsible for the well-being of the child, we'll say. You know, it's ridiculous, because when you get a bunch of people like that, you know, they all nitpick on each other's lives, and it gets to be really crazy, because they're so focused on what everyone else is doing, they're not, you know, they're not living their lives. Excuse me. You know, like, they can get all upset, like, you let your child do this? How come you don't have any control over your child? You know, what kind of a parent are you? You know, and then because there's so many of them, it leads to another topic which I might want to discuss, is about the percent majority. You know, if you get basically more than 50%, more than half percent majority of people that want things a certain way, basically that's right. Or not, it's not right, right? That they get to dictate the law. You know, 50% majority. The Senate ruled today that, you know, we're gonna, I don't know, we're gonna ban asparagus. No one can eat asparagus because these 50%. You know what I mean? It's total ridiculousness that any person or group of people can dictate other people's lives. You know, it goes to the extreme of if they were, you know, threatening your life, but basically if you're not on the majority side, you know, you're subject to ridicule, persecution, because they're the majority. And it's pretty crazy now that we have, it's in our minds that, you know, we need to instill laws or write laws. It's like the protectionist switch has gotten flicked in our head, where, oh, what do we need to do now? How can we stop this? What laws can we write now? And it's a mode of thinking that is basically infringing on people's rights. You know, they're sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. So I'm gonna stop here. Maybe pick up on another video, but we'll see how it goes.